Music docs often suffer from a fatal flaw. They preach to the converted. Making a film that appeals to non-fans is notoriously hard, even more so if you're juggling the boundaries of young artists heavily trained in media relations and the commercial interests of a massive production company. That's why Carolyn says Blackpink, Light Up the Sky, is such a fascinating success. As the world's most successful female-led K-pop group, Blackpink pioneered the industry's modern girl crush aesthetic, built on unapologetically self-confident empowerment, fierce high fashion, and hip-hop influences. It was a sharp, deliberate departure from earlier hypersexualized or aggressively cute concepts. Director Carolyn structures the narrative as 4 isolated origin stories on a collision course. The editing pulls us through grainy teenage audition tapes, the cramped reality of an early dorm life, grueling vocal drills, drenched dance rehearsals. We're then dropped directly into the recording booth to watch a track being meticulously built. All this momentum hurtles towards Coachella, capturing the exact moment they became the first female K-pop act to command the festival's main stage. Thematically, the film hinges on a parallel. It weighs the crushing, claustrophobic pressure they endured as anonymous trainees in YG Entertainment's infamous development camp against the isolating demands they now face as global celebrities. One of the film's most effective devices is surprisingly simple: placing the members in a screening room to watch and react to raw, older footage of themselves and each other. So it favors this technique because it short-circuits rehearsed media polish, provoking unguarded, instinctive reactions that visually map their evolution. She relies on intimate solo interviews to carve out the distinct personalities of the 4 members, and then reunites them, their deeply ingrained chemistry and mutual history take over. Establishing that initial trust was the production's steepest hurdle, the director notes, but once the camera broke through their reserve, the members genuinely were candid and were eager for the material to feel real. This vulnerability surfaces in quiet, striking moments. We find Rosé alone in the studio at 6 a.m, fighting back tears as she articulates the profound loneliness tied to her musical drive and the staggering weight of creating original material that meets the world's sky-high expectations. Jennie offers a jarring juxtaposition, confessing to a deep-seated, paralyzing shyness that stands in fascinating friction with her ferocious stage persona. Jisoo emerges as the group's sharp-witted anchor and quiet protector. In one particularly poignant, unassuming scene, she casually dissects the immense social and family pressures placed specifically on young Korean women. Then there is Lisa. As the group's main dancer and the first non-Korean artist to debut under YG Entertainment, she reflects on relocating from Thailand at just 13 years old. Her segments underscore the sheer grit required to overcome the severe language barriers while also surviving the brutal attrition rate of the competitive trainee system. Given YG Entertainment's reputation for exacting control, anticipated a wall of corporate resistance. Instead, they were remarkably hands-off. When coordinating shoot schedules and interview topics, YG executives deferred entirely to the members, instructing the production crew, ask the girls, don't ask us. Sa has aptly likened the opaque, grueling years of the K-pop trainee world to a sort of Hogwarts for pop stars. As the band approaches the 10th anniversary of its debut, Light Up the Sky remains a highly rewarding time capsule for Blinks, but it is a surprisingly candid, interesting introduction to Blackpink for people who aren't even fans. Yet. You can catch it on Netflix.